Hi guys, Scottish First Minister Humza Yousaf explained the pain he and his wife are going through at the moment as they worry about the safety of his mother-in-law, a retired nurse who's stuck in Gaza. She, like the rest of the population of Gaza City, have been given an order to evacuate or face the consequences of a possible ground invasion. The SNP leader was speaking to Beth Rigby of Sky News, where he explained how he had met with family members of victims of the attack last week from the Jewish community in Scotland, and about how both him and they are just ordinary people whose loved ones are in a situation out of their control. Have a listen.
I'm sorry, this is obviously really, I mean, you look really tired. I mean, you're presumably not sleeping.
Yeah, I think it's hard for all of us, anybody that has family in this situation. Look, I spent a lot of last night with the Jewish community in the synagogue in the south of Glasgow. And, you know, I met with the mother of Bernard Cowan. Bernard Cowan's a Scottish member of our Jewish community who was tragically killed in those terrible terrorist attacks. And she and we just hugged each other and we cried. Because that is, I suppose, at the essence of what we're dealing with is common humanity. The innocent people, be they Israeli, be they Palestinian, who have nothing to do with the geopolitical situation and the ones that are being punished. And I completely understand and respect that Israel has a right to protect itself from terror, but that cannot be at the price of innocent men, women and children who have nothing to do with those attacks. And that collective punishment has to be condemned.
You can see how uncomfortable Beth Rigby was there. It must be extremely frustrating and concerning for people who have family members in Gaza at the moment, or family members in Israel. They're deeply concerned about their welfare, worried what's going to happen next. Are there going to be more attacks on Israel? What's going to happen in Gaza? And the fact that many people in Gaza are being forced to leave, being told you need to get out because hell is coming. Now, it must be even more frustrating if you are the Scottish First Minister, if you're a politician, because people will look to you as someone who has influence. And it must be extremely concerning and frustrating for the Scottish First Minister when he's speaking to his mother-in-law on the phone every day or whenever it happens, that I imagine she's reaching out to him saying, please do something. You are in a position of power. But unfortunately, that power isn't enough. He's basically like another member of the public. He has no power. He has reached out to James Cleverly, the Foreign Secretary. Now, I don't know whether James Cleverly has responded. I don't know if James Cleverly has actually passed on those concerns to the Israeli government, or whether he cares or not. Does James Cleverly have any influence? I don't know. Is he trying to use whatever influence he has to protect British citizens in Gaza, or to try and put pressure on Israel to create a safe humanitarian corridor, or to pull back from this invasion, this incursion? It's extremely frustrating, concerning for people who are worried about their loved ones. But imagine the extra level of frustration and hopelessness that you have if you are someone like the Scottish First Minister. You're in a position of power, but not powerful enough. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.